Hey, Jonathan Hayes here. We're going to show you how to put together our brand new for 2012 Double Eagle Auto Trap. This is a very special trap for us in the fact that it will throw two birds at once, a true pair. Also, it will throw a single bird with just a quick minor adjustment, which we'll get into later. These traps, just like all the other auto traps that we have, are easy to put together. Comes with 8 stacker poles, a couple of wrenches for you, mainspring, spade bolt, horseshoes to hold your bird cage together, and then 4 legs, and basically that's it. What we like to do first is just take the trap, kind of turn it over on its side, like so, and start with the legs. We got 4 legs, and basically you can just hand tighten each one of them like this. Do one side at a time. Take your wrench, tighten it up, and there's one side. Grab the other 2 legs. Come over here. Go ahead and put in both legs just to stabilize it. Now you got all 4 legs on, and we'll just continue tightening these up. All right, we got our 4 legs on. The next step, we've got our 8 stacker poles. It's real important about the orientation here. 2 of these poles are going to be smaller diameter than the other 6, so you want to mount those on the front of the top plate, which is clearly marked with 2 small pole stickers. So we'll start with the skinny poles first. I'm going to put these on, screw them in, and it's only hand tighten them. There's no reason to torque these down. A little play is fine. Then you take the 2 long, fatter poles and just, again, hand tighten them like so. All right, now this is a 90 stack machine, so we're going to need something to separate these poles from the other 4. So we've got 2 horseshoes that come with it. You want to put this one in the middle. There's no screws to this one. You want to make sure that the outside of the horseshoe is facing the rear of the machine. And then take your other 4 short poles that are all the same diameter and put them in through the holes in the horseshoe. Again, no need to tighten these down real tight. Kind of hand tighten them, getting them nice and snug. Line up your holes. This is our second horseshoe. We're going to put it on top. You know, line the holes up. Again, you want the open end of the horseshoe facing the rear of the machine. This helps with the orientation of the poles, and this is how you're going to stack your birds. Right, next, we're going to attach the mainspring, and what we want to do here is get the arm in the 12 o'clock position. What this is going to do, it's going to push the bracket as far back as it can to make it easier for installation. So you take the mainspring and hook it onto the arm in front, and then you're going to take your spade bolt, hook it to the back of the spring, and run it to the back of the machine. And you take your nylock nut and tighten it down, and your mainspring is installed. Now what you want to do once you get the mainspring on, it's real loose right now. There's a nylock nut on the spade bolt. You want to tighten it up to meet the back of the frame on the trap. Once you've done that, then you can come around to the back, hold onto your spring, tighten up that nylock nut. You know, we prefer 3, 4, 5 threads to show out of the back. It's not an exact science, but as long as you have 3, 4, 5, 6 threads, you should be okay. You get that tightened down, and essentially the machine is set up. I want to go over a couple of options and features that we have with the Double Eagle real quick. One is the foot pedal. This just plugs into the back of the machine like so. You've got 25 foot of cord, so you can get away from the machine and kind of have different shooting angles. Also, 2 power cords, positive and a negative. All of our traps run on 12-volt marine batteries. Pretty simple there. One safety feature we have is really important. It comes with a safety pin. You always, when you're working on the machine, putting it together, you always want to make sure that the safety pin is in this hole to keep the arm from coming around and firing. Right, one other safety feature I want to talk about is the safety ring that we provide. This is basically just a visual indicator of the range that the throwing arm has, and you want to make sure that you're always on the outside of that. Anytime the machine is operation, or even if it's not, it's just a good habit. But just real quick, show you how to put this on. We've got these 2 arms up front that hold the safety ring in place. Put that on, put this on. Then you want to come to the rear of the machine and just slide the tube in like that. And so now we've got a perimeter here that shows you the range of the arm. A couple of features I want to talk about with the Double Eagle. One is the fact that it will throw two birds. It throws a true pair stacked on top of each other. It's only one arm. When the arm comes around, it'll drop two birds, throw them real nice, about 55 yards, 60 yards. But one other feature that is real important is the fact that this machine will also throw a single if you want it to. And basically how that happens is the plunger, you want to take it and unscrew this screw here, take off the plunger, turn it upside down, and then put the screw back in, and you're ready to shoot singles. And that wraps up assembly for the Double Eagle, which is new for Do All Outdoors in 2012. We're really excited about it. Hope you have a lot of fun shooting it. If you have any questions about the trap, or you want to look at our whole line of auto traps or any other of our great products, just go to doalloutdoors.com.